Hey guys! Sorry, my time didn't work and then it just closed. So this is finally my 20 question video. Okay? So super excited because I haven't made a video in like the longest time, and I'm currently uploading right now my Thanksgiving video. I tried to make one yesterday and it just didn't work, as I explained in the other video, and I explained other things that prevented me from making a video for a while in my other video. So you can go watch that and then come back and watch this one, or you can watch this one and then go watch that one. Doesn't matter as long as you watch them. Okay. So I'm gonna go on YouTube right now and get my 20 questions. Most of them are from Dawn Tag, or Gina Tag. She explained to me that she's on her mom's YouTube account because she doesn't have an email, which I completely understand. It doesn't matter to me, as long as you're, doing what you have to do. So, she had 4 questions for me. The first one was, what is your favorite color? My favorite color is hot pink. Well, I have favorite colors. I don't have one favorite color. It's hard to pick one. But I'd say it would be hot pink, neon green, baby blue, and purple, like a dark purple. Not like my wall right here. If you can even tell, my wall is, this is pink right here, and then this is purple. This looks white and this looks purple, and I don't like it whatsoever. I need to change it to just hot pink and zebra, and I'm planning on doing that as soon as I get a job and I get money. So yeah. On to the next question. What is your favorite subject in school? My favorite subject in school right now is language arts and science. I'm currently doing really bad in geometry. I loved algebra last year, but they always say every year is different because you always have different classes and you always learn new things. But last year in freshman year I had algebra, and so I was like really good at it. So I guess that's also why I liked it a lot, because I was like really quick on my math, and like I was always the first person done. So I like that. But this year I like science and language arts, which is kind of weird because last year I failed language arts and science. I don't know how, because I've always been good at language arts, but I did. So now, like, the classes I failed, like, they're my favorite classes. I don't understand. So that's that. Third question, can you do a what's on my iPhone video? I can and I can't. I can do a what's on my phone video. I can't do a what's on my iPhone video because I don't have an iPhone. I have this Metro Hawaii phone. I don't know if you can see that. It's like mirrored, but it says Hawaii on it. Yeah, so that I can do a what's on my phone, but I can't do a what's on my iPhone. And if I did do a what's on my phone, sorry, something just fell. I don't know. If I did do a what's on my phone, it would be like, it would be okay the first time, but then like times after that, I wouldn't know when I would do them because of the fact that not a lot changes on my phone, ever. I mean, not a lot changes on my iPod or my phone, unless I get really bored with like the apps on my phone or my iPod. Then I like look for new apps and I change them. When that happens, I'll gladly do another video, but until then, it might not be for a while that I will do another what's on my phone video. And I can't do a what's on my iPod video because of the simple fact that I record on my iPod. I have nothing else to record on, and I don't have a lot of space on this phone to put the apps that I use onto my on my iPod onto my phone, so I kind of can't do that. I can write down the apps I have on my iPod and just explain them with my what's on my phone video. But that is about all I can kind of do for that. For what, sorry, what do you, I did it again. Do you have any siblings? I don't know why I kept saying what. Yes, I have, I don't even know how many siblings I have. I have my stepbrother, my brother, my two brothers actually, and my two half-sisters, and then I have, no, my two stepsisters, and then I have my half-sister. Sorry. I always call them my half-sisters, and they're my stepsisters. And everyone just looks at me like, what? But yeah, so I have 6 siblings altogether. 2 are not blood related to me. No, I lied. 5 are not blood related to me. My stepbrother is my stepdad's son. He has no blood relation to me whatsoever, but I grew up with him ever since I was really, really young. When I was, let me turn this down. When I was 3 and he was 2, that's when my mom and his dad got together. And started dating, and that's when I met him, and I've known him ever since. I'm 17 now and he's 16, so we've had many, many years of growing up together, and as he got older, he stopped coming over as often, so I don't get to see him as often, and we're not as close as we used to be, but he actually came over yesterday, which I was really, really happy about, because I hadn't seen him in a while, but I actually have a picture. That is me and him on my 10th birthday. That's my stepbrother right there. But yeah, that is on my 10th birthday. We went to a skating rink for my 10th birthday, and I decided to ask him to come because he was my stepbrother and I loved him. So yeah, that was my stepbrother. Then I have my 2 brothers. I call them my brothers, but they have been friends with me for over like 10 to 13 years. So they're not my brothers like as in blood related or in family related or anything like that. They're just my best guy friends that I've known for like the longest time. My one brother, Nino, I've known him since 3rd grade, and we've been friends for 10, 11 years now. He is currently a sophomore because he had situations going on with school, so he's a sophomore and I'm a junior. I'm supposed to be a senior and he's supposed to be a senior, but we had stuff going on with school, so I'm now a junior instead of a senior, and he's now a sophomore instead of a senior. So kind of got all screwed up there. But he has been my best friend. He is like, whenever I have a problem, he is the one I always go to, and I love him so dearly. He is like, we fought one time. I wouldn't count our little fights like as fights, because our little fights are like we bicker and then like 5 minutes later we're fine. So that was like nothing, but in like 8th grade we had like a really, really big fight to the point where we did not talk for almost 5 months, and I went crazy. I didn't know what to do. He has been my best friend. He's always the one that always comes to me, and I always go to him. And like, just going to school and not being able to talk to him, or not wanting to talk to him, or being angry, or knowing that if I go up to him he's gonna like just flip out on me and be angry with me, just hurt me so bad. It just was horrible. I didn't know what to do with myself. But around the end of the year, I had a lot of problems going on, and the first person I thought of calling was him. So I called him and I said, listen, I know you're mad at me, but I really, really need you right now. I really need you as a friend, and I can't stand being mad at you anymore because it breaks my heart. He just instantly came over to my house, because he only lives about 3 blocks away from me, and he just instantly came over to my house and was like, what's wrong, what happened, I don't care if we're mad at each other, what's going on? and I just sat down and had like a 9-hour conversation with him. And we sat in my driveway from like 4 o'clock to like 10 o'clock at night, just sitting there talking. And the next day we were completely fine, which I was really, really happy about. And the next day I like came up to him, I was like, I'm so sorry, I love you, you know, just talk to me, please. Like, and he was like, I already forgave you last night. Like, I didn't even realize why I was mad at you anymore. It's just stupid. So I was like, yay, I got my best friend back. So that was my best friend Nino. He actually got me this birthday card for my birthday last year. It says, hot damn, are those real? And then she says, my boobs, and he says, no, your teeth. And it says, love you, baby sis, from Nino. And then it says, he wrote this long paragraph, and then in the card it says, it's your birthday, keep it real. Right there. So yeah. And then in the card he wrote, Elena, I'm sorry I am a day late on this card, lol. Hope you had a good B-day this year. Embrace life and enjoy it. I may be moving soon, but surely enough I will be back soon, I promise. Stay golden, kid. Love, your big brother, hubby bestie from 2nd grade, Nino. Love you. So that's that. Oh, I actually got it wrong. 2nd grade. Sorry, not 3rd. But yeah. So that was that. And I don't think I have any pictures of me and him together. We never really take pictures together. We just like, we know we're best friends. So it's like whatever. So then my second brother his name is Mike, and I've known him since I was a freshman in high school. I haven't really known him that long, but I consider him my brother. When I was a freshman in high school, he was a senior in high school. He was graduating that year. And I met him because my friend was like always talking about this kid Mike, and I was just like, who is this kid? I want to know who he is. Like, you keep talking so good about him. Like, I want to know him too. I want to be his friend. So she showed me him because she's in ROTC and he was in ROTC. And when I went to, I don't know if your guys' school is like this too, but my school has like a certain wing for like certain things. Like, we have a history wing, we have a math wing, we have a language hallway, and that like involves like Spanish, French, German, and then like language arts. And then we have like the gym hallway, the cafeteria hallway, like the art hallway, the theater hallway, all that kind of stuff. So when I went to the language hallway for Spanish, she went to the language hallway too for ROTC, which never really made any sense because why is ROTC in the language hallway? But our classes were like right across the hallway from each other. So he would always be standing at the ROTC door, and when I would go to walk in the Spanish, and she would be like talking to him. And one day she saw me and was like, come here, come here, come here. This is Mike. I want you to meet Mike. And I was like, oh, hi. And he was like, I don't even know how tall he was. I think he's like 6'7", 6'5", 6'7". He's huge, and I'm only 5'1". So like I was like looking up to him like this, trying to talk, and like it was just like so intimidating because I'm already scared of tall people because I'm so short, and like I don't know, I just had this thing about tall people. Like they don't creep me out, they just like make me nervous because they are so tall. So when I was like talking to him, I like didn't know what to say, and I was like horrified because he was just so tall. But yeah, we ended up becoming friends like a week later, and we were like best friends like ever since. Right now he is in the Marines, which is weird because in high school he did Air Force ROTC because that's the only ROTC we have, but now he's in the Marines, and he swore up and down he was going to join the Air Force, and then he just decided one day, I'm going to join the Marines. So now he's in the Marines, he works on helicopters. He's a really, really smart kid, and I love him to death. If you ever hear me talking about my brother Mike, that's who I'm talking about. So that is just, I love him so much. It's not even funny. But yeah. And then I have my two stepsisters. One is named Jalen. She's actually in my house right now. I don't know where she's at, where I would go get her and show you guys. And the other one's Lila. I don't get to see Lila as much as Jalen because of family issues, I guess you would call them. But Lila, she loves to do ballet. She's just like a really, really athletic type girl. She's only 4. She's about, no. She was 5 yesterday. My bad. Yesterday was her birthday. She's 5. Which is weird. She was born on Thanksgiving. That's kind of weird. But she was 5 yesterday. She's like so athletic and just such a bright girl. Like she's so smart. When she was 3, she could tell me what a parallelogram was. She could like do math with me. Like she knew everything. She is really, really smart. And I love her. She loves to sing. She loves to do ballet. She loves to be athletic and everything like that. Which what 5-year-old wouldn't want to be athletic because they have all that energy just to like sit around the house. It's ridiculous. And then my other stepsister, Jalen, she is 4. I forget when her birthday is, which is really sad. But I have a really, really bad memory when it comes to birthdays. I can't even tell you. The only birthday I remember is my mom's, mine, obviously, my brother Nino's, and Mike's, I think, is like in December somewhere. I think. Yeah, somewhere in December. I can't even remember the day of his birthday. And my friend Ty, her birthday is in March. I can't remember the day either, but her birthday's in March. But yeah, so she's gonna be 5 soon, I think. Pretty sure. But yeah, she's like really, really funny. She's the one that like always like spotlight is on her and all that. Like she's like the little diva, and she's so cute. I was playing with her last night and she was like, let's do flips, and she like climbed up my body and like stuck her legs on my shoulders and just flipped, and I was like, whoa, where did that come from? And then she was like tumbling like she was a cheerleader. It was just so cute. But yeah, and then I have my half sister. Her name is Macy Lachey, but I just call her Macy because I don't like her middle name at all. But she actually lives in Florida with my stepmom. Sorry, I couldn't think of the word. My stepmom. And she is my dad's child. My father's child. So, she lives in Florida with my stepmom. And I haven't seen her since she was about 6 months old. She's like 8 or 9 now. She's pretty old. She's in cheerleading. I know that. She's into like the pageants and stuff because my stepmom's other daughter, Alexis, she's like into cheerleading and in pageants. My stepmom's daughter, Alexis, actually just got her driver's license the other day because we're the same age. So she's 17 and she actually just got her license the other day. She's on Twitter, and I go like on my mom's Twitter and talk to her because I don't have my own Twitter. I don't feel the need to have a Twitter. But yeah, she actually, she got her driver's license the other day, so that is awesome for her. I take my driver's test December 14th, and I'm really nervous. But yeah, so that's all my siblings. That's only 4 questions. So, I'm going to find questions real quick, because it's going on 18 minutes and it's like really long, and I only did 4 questions for 18 minutes. It's horrible. So yeah, here we go. Number 1, what is my name? My name is Elena. You would probably never have guessed that. But my name is Elena Michelle. Yeah. What are your hobbies? My hobbies are drawing, writing, singing, and music. I am in love with music. I can't. Where do you shop? I shop at Walmart, Dots, Payless, Deb, Old Navy, sometimes Journeys and sometimes Van Shop. Tilly's. I love Tilly's, but it's really expensive. And sometimes Hot Topic too. How old are you? I'm 17. So, do you play sports? I don't play sports right now. I'm in the process of joining cheerleading for my high school. So I have that. But as of right now, I don't play anything. And when I was younger, I did cheerleading too. So, what's your favorite food? My favorite food would have to be either, does Chinese food count as one food? Just like all Chinese food? I love Chinese food. And string beans. I love string beans. Don't ask me why. When I was younger, I used to just eat broccoli, string beans, and chicken nuggets. And my dad used to tell me that I was going to turn into a chicken nugget with green hair. And then I got scared, so I stopped eating them because I didn't want to turn into a chicken nugget with green hair. I thought it was really weird. But yeah. What's your favorite colors? I already answered that. Do you play an instrument? I don't play an instrument right now. I was in the process of learning the guitar. But my dad stopped teaching me. But when I was younger, I did play the clarinet in the school band, and I did do color guard, which really isn't an instrument, it's just spinning a flag, in the marching band. But yeah, I did that. What grade are you in? I'm a junior in high school, which is 11th grade in high school, so next year I'll be graduating and having a good time in college. How long have you been on YouTube? I have been on YouTube on this account for about a month now, I think. My other account, I've been on YouTube since I was like 12. So, do you have any pets? I had 4 pets. I had 2 cats and 2 dogs. I gave away my 2 cats because they were like really, really bad. Well, the one cat was really bad. The other one, we just like, they grew up together, so we decided just to like adopt them out together. We thought that it would be like depressing for the one cat if the other cat left, and then we kept him. So we just gave them both away. And then I had 2 dogs. I currently only have 1 dog because the other dog had died. It got bit by a dog down the street from me, and ended up dying. She was like in pain for like 2 days, and then we decided to take her to the hospital, to the vet, and they said that the wounds were like 6 inches deep inside of her abdomen on each side, and it was just really, really bad, and they didn't know how long she had to live for. They said that no amount of painkillers that they could give her would like save her from any pain whatsoever. So we ended up having to put her down, which was really sad because I had that dog since I was like 5. It was like my best friend. But yeah. Now I have a dog, Bella. She is a black lab pit bull mix, and she's just like the cutest thing ever. And for all the people that say, oh, pit bulls are bad, you've never met my dog. You've never met my dog. My dog is just so lovable and floppy, and I don't want to say stupid, but she's like dorky, and she's just so silly. She just wants to play with you and cuddle with you and lay with you. But I remember when I was younger and I didn't take her out, and I was like watching her and I fell asleep and I didn't take her out. She had to go to the bathroom, and her way of telling you to go to the bathroom was like to like be all up in your face, and I pushed her out of my face like this, and she ended up biting my nose because she had to go out. So yeah, but she's a little sweetheart. What's your favorite type of animal? It's really hard. I like pandas. I like the white lions, white tigers. I love zebras. I love cheetahs. I love like every type of animal. It'd be easier to tell you what animal I hate, or I dislike, because hate's a very strong word. I dislike cats. Cats scare the crap out of me because when I was younger, I got scratched in my eye and like mauled by one of the cats that we had because she was like evil. And that's like the only animal I really like dislike. I mean, I can't think of any right now. I love elephants though. Elephants are like so majestic. I want to go to Africa one day and ride an elephant. Like, I'm so serious. Do you like water parks? I love water parks because I love swimming. Even though I'm like very, very fair skinned, I get burnt very easily. But yeah, I love water parks. They're fun. Um, excuse me. What's your biggest fear? My biggest fear are clowns and bunnies. And I know it sounds weird, but I got scared last Halloween that just passed by a demonic bunny, and long story short, I was so scared. It chased me for like 3 blocks, and I was so scared to the point where I grabbed onto some lady's car and started pulling on her door to like get into her car to like save myself, which was horrible. What's your biggest peeve? Pet peeve, I guess. My biggest pet peeve, I don't really have pet peeves. No, I do. My biggest pet peeve is when people touch my stuff without asking me. Like, if you touch my stuff and then move it, or you keep it and you like take it and don't ask me, I flip out because that is my stuff and you should have just asked me first. And it makes me so angry. When my cousin used to live with me, she used to like take my stuff all the time for like no reason. It would like make me so mad. And then she wouldn't even tell me she took it. I'd be like, did you take that? She'd be like, no. And then I would look in her closet like 3 weeks later and it would be in there. I'm like, are you kidding me? What's your biggest turn off? For like guys, if you have an ugly heart, I'm sorry, I can't. Like, if you're really rude or anything like that, like, I can't like you. It doesn't matter how you treat me, it matters how you treat everybody else. Like, if you're especially if you're rude to me, but if you're rude to everybody else too, it just makes it like 20 times worse. I don't like that about guys. What do you look for in a guy? Somebody with a nice heart. Somebody that can make me laugh. Looks don't really matter to me. It's not about what's on the outside that counts. It's what's on the inside and how you treat me and how you treat yourself and your family members as a person. So what is your goal for this year? My goal for this year is to pass all my classes and go to prom. If I don't get to go to prom this year, then I'm definitely going next year because it's my senior year and I'm going to do everything that I want to do. So, when's your birthday? My birthday is June 10th. So, I'm a Gemini. I'm a summer baby. Even though I kind of dislike the summer. I'm kind of starting to dislike the winter too because it's like really cold. And yeah, you know, I used to love the cold and now I'm just like, ugh, why is it cold? I can't. And the last question, what do you want to be when you grow up? When I grow up, I want to be a teacher. I'm actually planning on going to school to be a teacher. I'm going to go to a college in New York or a college in New York or a college near my house, and I'm going to major in K through 5 mathematics or writing, and then minor in special needs. So that's what I want to do with my life. I've had that planned out since last year, my sophomore year of high school. So pretty proud of myself because everything I plan out on doing, it just doesn't work. So hopefully this works. I'm really like ecstatic to be a teacher. I love to teach people and it's just fun. And people are like, you go to school for 12 years of your life and then you go to college for 4 years of your life and then you're going to teach in school for the rest of your life. I'm like, I don't care. It's not about teaching. It's not about being in school. It's not that I'm a nerd, which I kind of am, but I'm kind of not. It's not about any of that. It's about like helping students that like are like me and have hard times learning and everything like that. I can help them, and I love to see students that like have like a really hard time like learning something, and then once they get it, it like clicks in their head and they just like progress so much. I love to see that. Like that makes my day, and like it's just awesome. It makes my day so wonderful. But anyways, it's going on 30 minutes, so yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment below the next video that I should do. I'm not really sure yet, but comment below and do what you gotta do. So bye.